Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening and or good night. Welcome back to Abstract Medicine. I hope you're all doing well. Today we're going to be doing a lovely July prediction for all of you. So it's going to be pick a stone or object, and the first one, pile 1, is going to be this, I think it's an angelite crystal, pile 1, what's happening for you in July. And angelite crystal, pile 1. The next pile is going to be this one, which looks like a lapis lazuli. Pile 2, what's happening for you for the month of July, pile 2. And last but not least, we have this citrine crystal, pile 3, what is happening for you for the month of July, pile 3. What's happening for you for the month of July. Okay, so these are the piles. If you would like to take a moment to meditate and help yourself to pick your own pile, then you can do that. The information is down below in the timestamps. Maybe the numerology and the timestamps will also help you. Otherwise, go to a number generator of your choice between 1 and 3 online. Between 1 and 3, a number generator will generate the number for you to help you pick your pile. So we're going to be doing the July predictions, tarot, and everything else. We're going to be starting with pile 1. Okay, pile 1, so for those of you who chose this crystal, this is going to be your prediction for July. Just bear in mind this is a general reading and not all of the messages will resonate for you today. They may resonate for you later along the month of July. However, all of my readings are completely timeless. I also am a very accurate reader. I read the energy accurately. If it might not be happening now, it might be happening the following month or July next year. So with that being said, let's have a look at your reading with the tarot. Pile 1, angels, ancestors, guides, please help me to deliver the messages for pile 1 in this sacred space, making sure that they are also protected. Pile 1, we start your tarot reading with the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Also kind of feels like the 10 of Cups, very happy, wish fulfillments have come true, but this is more of a financial wish fulfillment. So for those of you who have been concerned over your money and you've been working very, very hard, maybe over the last 10 months or even 10 years on something, or even your career, the month of July tells me that it's going to be a very profitable and positive month with regards to your finances and your stability. So it's a beautiful card to have at the beginning of your reading. Really sets a tone for the month of July. Happy family, happy wife, happy life. It's one of those things. So I do see that there is a lot of positivity here for you for the month of July. I'm also picking up on, for those of you who have been wanting to have children, this is the time for the month of July to actually go ahead and create that family for you. So this is either a month to conceive or even adopt. So that would also work in your favor. Contracts are going to go very well as well. Generally speaking, your contracts are going to go well, particularly with regard to your work and your financials as well. For those of you who've been asking for a loan, it's going to be coming through. For those of you who have, I feel a lot of you who pitched pile 1 have been really slogging it out, have been finding it very difficult to continue to stay focused on your jobs, your tasks, your projects, whatever that may be. You'll see the month of July, all of that, hard work is really paying off for you. And I do see a lighter energy, a lighter spirit for you for the month of July. So you're going to be feeling relieved, a lot of you, for the month of July. Beautiful energies. Also talks about completion here with the number 10. Happy endings. Now, we spoke about reciprocation as well. So the energy of reciprocation is here with the 6 of Pentacles, talking about whatever you have invested your money, your energy into, it's going to be paying back for the month of July. I do see someone wanting to help you and support you. We also have a sneak peek with the Tower card. This is I feel with this Tower card and this 6 of Pentacles coming through, It's giving me the message that there's going to be a surprise benevolent gesture. Someone is going to be surprising you financially to help you along. There's also someone who wants to give you a helping hand, and this is a surprising helping hand, a welcome one as well. I do see that you're putting something away, you're letting go of something in the past that you found very difficult to let go of. Particularly if there's been a lot of instability with the Tower card. It talks about shock, change, chaos, drama, arguments, relationship breakdowns, losing your job. The month of July, there's actually someone who's going to be helping you out with all of those things. You know, allow yourself to receive the help that is coming in unexpectedly, although in this reading, it's not so unexpected because you'll have the heads up on that. So that's a side message from Spirit here. We also have number 6 doubled here with the 16 in the Tower, and then we have the 6 in the Pentacles. So the number 6 for me as a reader talks about sacred union, particularly with regard to romances and love. Also speaks about balance and harmony. For those of you who have very strong Venus placements in your natal astrology, this would also pertain to interior designs, like beautifying your home, your office space. There's something of beauty, there's something that is very harmonious around your environment. In your environment, you're able to embellish your environment by purchasing those expensive gifts. 10 of Pentacles also talks about luxurious items as well. So you'll be able to luxuriate in the month of July by buying yourself some lovely gifts. As well, here with the 6 of Pentacles is also about paying yourself first as well in order to pay forward in your career. If you don't pay yourself, also energetically give yourself some time to really, really take stock of everything that you have really put a lot of effort into, and pay yourself first before you pay others. That's really important. Again, I feel like there's something you're letting go of where you didn't necessarily give yourself enough reprieve, enough time to rest. You didn't even pay yourself first, worrying about other people. I am picking up on a people pleaser here as well, but it's neither here nor there. Here we're not about judging other people, it's just the energy that I'm picking up on. So maybe that's also something you're letting go of for the month of July. Beautiful energy. The Tower card also has a squirrel there. So again, you've been squirreling your money away, you've been, saving your money, you've been putting your investments in particular savings or pots, or you've been investing in stocks and shares. It's very strange because for you, Pole 1, the cards don't seem to want to focus, which means for me as a reader and also for other tarot readers, it talks about you have a lot of guides who want to communicate with you. When the video is not focusing, it's because there's a lot of guides around this reading. Okay, so there's also another message here to pay attention to your angels who really want to help you out. But the thing is that they can't help you unless you ask for their help, because you have divine free will. You are a spiritual being living a physical human existence, but you also get to understand one of the universal laws, which is the universal law of reciprocation. The other universal law as well is, to make sure that you are respecting other people's integrity and free will. So in the universe, there isn't going to be a sentient being who's going to come in order to save you necessarily without your asking for it. I also do see for some of you, you've had a bit of a saviour complex, so therefore you've been working and providing for your family, your friends, your colleagues, your community, your office, whoever it may be, before you do. Again, it's important for you to pay yourself first. Also, really understand your true value, because I feel for a lot of you, Pole 1, you have a lot of value and people value you, but do you value yourself? And of course you do, but it's also a reminder, or even a shocking reminder, that you're going to be reminded in the month of July that you are the person who's creating value in your community, in your society. The squirrel is also a very light-hearted energy. The squirrel is looking up, and you see these beautiful butterflies above and that lightning, and the heart as well that's being shaped by the lightning. There's a lot of transformational energy that is taking place for you. I do feel like there's a lot of transformational energy with regard to your finances, particularly with these nuts and the squirrel's nest here. There's going to be a transformation in your finances, and it's it's yes, you paying your taxes, but also you're being able to have the means to purchase big items, purchase items that are very costly, items in the thousands, for some of you even in the millions. I'm also seeing a particular transformative, massive change within your home. So for those of you who have been unsure about how to invest and how to even put money towards a rental or put money towards a mortgage or, you know, some sort of deposit, you'll have the means to do that. I also feel like it's going to be a shocking surprise to you, because maybe for some of you, you didn't realize that you had the possibility to do it, but someone comes in here with that lovely Six of Pentacles to go and give you a hand. This is also the hand of God. This person has been sent to by God, Goddess, to help you along the way. That's beautiful. There's another message here that I'm picking up on. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 16 and 6 is 22. 22 is again another sacred number with regard to divine union, divine marriages. Relationships as well are going to be changing for you for the month of July. For those of you who are single, you're going to be in a relationship, you're at least going to be dating. This person you're meant to be with for the long run. This person has a lot of invested interest in you, and they see you as a future gift, will also see you as someone who they want to work with, collaborate with. This person is coming in suddenly and shockingly. They may come in first through the workplace. They may come in to offer you some advice or some financial help, or even support with some advice or an opinion. But actually their true intentions is actually a strong connection in a relationship with you. This person, if you are already in a relationship with this person, they want to take it up a level and move in with each other, or even marriage for a lot of you, and even having children, as I mentioned earlier. We have the High Priestess. So the month of July is telling you to go to a tarot reader like myself, or a psychic, again like myself, an astrologer, a guru, a yogi, yogini, to help you with some psychic insight. There's something here that you're not quite seeing. You're going to be seeing it. It's going to be very clear and apparent for you for the month of July, because we have that major change and shift with the Tower card, and we have another major change and shift here with the lovely High Priestess. It's telling me that there's something here metaphysical, something spiritual, that's going to be illuminating your way. This is a clairvoyant message that you're going to be receiving, or at the very least a cartomancy reading, either through me here through the free collective readings, or through a booking that you can book with me on the website. You can do that directly. There's also a sale currently on. And this person, even if it's me or yourself, is also going to be tapping into something of the unseen, something that is hidden from your plain sight. There's also a moment, again, to reprieve, to have some quiet space alone, to have some time to be in silence, to have some time to meditate, to have some time to just be still. I feel like you've been very active, Pile 1, for the previous months. Maybe there's been a lot of activity, lots of changes, lots of dark nights of the soul, lots of transformational energies, just generally speaking, for you over the last few months, particularly around, I would say, Scorpio season, October, November. I do see that there has been a change around February, March time with the Pisces energy here. Scorpio energy is coming in strong for some of you. You may have these in your chart, strong water signs. There's also Mars energy here. Some of you may also be Aries, or maybe dealing with an Aries. But I do see that there is now a time to relax, to chill, to receive, and to get in touch with spirit. A lot of feminine energy here with the High Priestess too is telling me to trust your intuition, to trust your gut, to trust what is being presented to you, to trust the people who are being presented to you, because they are heaven sent, and you'll be recognizing that for the month of July. You're also going to be enhancing your spiritual gifts for some of you as well. Some of you are going to be enhancing the gift of auric field perception, so you'll be seeing people's auras as well. There's also another message here. The Two of Swords and Ten of Wands is letting go of insecurities, letting go of people pleasing for the month of July, letting go of the past in general. You have value. Remember your value. The Two of Pentacles, or the Two of Swords rather, here is telling me that there is or has been confusion about who you really are, but people know your value. Again, it's a reminder to value yourself. Do not be confused, do not be conflicted about who you are. Maybe you're so sensitive that the environment around you really distracts you from really staying focused and being present. So again, it's another reminder here for you, Pole 1, to take some time, take stock, to be in silence and meditate and be quiet. Be in quiet, be in an environment that is peaceful to you, be in an environment that is harmonious to you and your needs. Remember, you are very, very sensitive beings. It's also really important to let go of burdens, let go of things that you have been holding on to unnecessarily from the past, and let others help you. I'm hearing that angel answers card, let your friends help you, is what your guides are telling you. So for the month of July, we have another 10, which is an ending. We have the 10 of Pentacles and we have the 10 of Wands. Allow others to help you. I also do see, for a lot of you, a move. Some of you are going to be moving from one home to another. That's what I am seeing. I see that a lot of you, Pole 1, really need to be in silence. Let's just split the deck and see what there is. Yes, that's the 2 of Pentacles I was picking up on. I said the 2 of Swords earlier, which we did have, but I also made a quote-unquote mistake by saying that it was a 2 of Pentacles. But energy never lies, so this is what I'm picking up on. So there's some sort of choice that you're going to be making, some sort of confusion. And in order to get clear, you need to be in silence. It's letting go of one thing in order to gain another thing. You know, sometimes when we let go of something, it's actually for our greater good. It's the thing that we need to make space for something better. We're talking about letting go a lot here for you, Pole 1. We have the Hanged Man and the 10 of Swords. Some of you have been betrayed. Some of you have been having triggers from your past about a betrayal. And this really would tell me to trust your instincts again and trust your intuition, and also allow yourself to be loved. For a lot of you, you have found it difficult to accept that not all people are like the people that you used to deal with in your past. So there's a need to let go. I do feel like there's a second chance for a lot of you, some of you in a relationship, or even in life. This card for me tells me that there's a lot of freedom coming your way as well. Feel free, be free. Beautiful energy. I do see that some of you also have a choice here. You have a choice. You're going to be presented with choices, more choices than you can even imagine. Pile 1 is what I'm picking up on. There's something destined coming for you. Beautiful energy. Again, lots of financial prosperity coming in for you for the month of July. There's something fated. There's also a commitment for a lot of you. There's also the energy of falling in love. Maybe you've had bad luck in love. That card is now positive here with the Lover's card, Gemini energy as well. Beautiful messages. So I do see a lot of you falling in love, rekindling your love. A contract is coming in, a commitment is coming in. Remember how I mentioned the 10 of Pentacles is also the 10 of Cups? And we have the 10 of Cups here. Be free to be yourselves, be free to be happy, allow yourself to accept love, to be in love. Now we have this energy again of some of you are going to continue working, continue studying, but you have this energy of love and passion for what you're doing. A lot of you, again, are also moving forward and moving on from a situation, or even a situationship, a relationship, moving abroad, moving from one home to another. And then we have this energy of allow yourself to also be selfish and do the things that you want to do. With the 4 of Pentacles tells me that you need to pair yourself first. Sometimes being selfish is actually the best thing that you can actually do for yourself, Pole 1. Some of you are also going to be having a choice whether to travel, whether to have a child, whether to be a mother or not. You'll know the exact answer for yourself. You'll know what that will be for you. Beautiful energy. But most of all, generally the messages for you, Pole 1, is a message of prosperity, abundance. There's a shift and a change that is destined for you and fated. You're going to be picking up on the signs more clearly, I would see, because of your sensitivity and your clairvoyance, your clairaudience, or even someone like a guide, or even like myself as a physical guide that helps you with the spiritual world, will give you some guidance about your life path, your destiny, the relationship that you're going to be having, the relationships that you're going to be in, the relationship with yourself that you're going to be having. There's going to be an accurate message that you're going to be receiving, which is going to be metaphysical and spiritual, and you'll recognize that change as part of the life that you'll be living for the month of July. You know, sometimes we experience that as deja vu, something that we've already experienced before, but we haven't, it feels like a dream. But there's also accurate messages of prophecy that you're going to be receiving that are going to be playing out for you, and you're going to be seeing it play out, and you'll just know that it's for you. Those messages are for you. Let's have a look at La Lotteria for you, pile 1. The card we have is El Tambor, so we have the drum beat here. So there is an ending here. It's giving me the energy of the Judgment card. So something that is ending, a portal is opening up for you. There's also a catchphrase as well, I'm hearing. There's a humorous change, a humorous note that is shifting and changing for you. Your frequency is also changing for the month of July. You're going to be feeling a bit more high vibrational and harmonious. Remember, number 6 and also the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles is all about being more elevated. On account of you also hanging back, letting go, being more receptive, these are all things that help change the dynamic of your frequency as well. Number 29 talks about 11. 11 is a portal energy, beautiful. We also have the green card, which also in the color talks about abundance and prosperity. With the Empress energy, it talks about something that you are creating that is being grounded. Now with the High Priestess is the higher self of the Empress. The Empress is the one that has understood the messages clairvoyantly and spiritually, and then grounds them into the physical and creates something out of it. Either a project, a business that's going to be highly fruitful. There's also something about you, Pole 1, where you have a lot of admirers, yes, romantically speaking, but also people who want to work with you because you have this magnetic aura about you. They trust you, they trust whatever you create is going to be very fruitful, and they want to work with you. We have El Árbol, which is the tree in Spanish. So El Árbol is the message of prosperity and longevity. It talks about community as well as ancestors and future ancestors. So again, another green energy, also talks about Taurus as well as the Empress and Libra. But again, it's that Venusian energy, something luxurious, something beautiful, something very prosperous that's going to live the many tests of time. And we have the number 10, again, completion. You're going to be feeling definitely more complete for the month of July. And happier. And also I do see, you know, we had the Knight of Wands earlier as well. We had this woman who was dancing and very passionate about what she was doing. Maybe some of you are going to be learning flamenco. Some of you are going to be going to Spain. Some of you are really tapping into your Kundalini energy, that fiery, you know, untamed woman energy for those of you who are women or femmes. I feel like I'm going to leave it there for you, Pole 1, because there's lots of messages already there for you. But if you'd like a private reading, or if you would like a shamanic healing session with me, you know you can book directly on the website. If you have any queries at all, you can send me a message. You can also listen to Pile 2 as well as Pile 3. There's also many other beautiful videos here on YouTube's Abstract Medicine. We have lots of playlists, picker piles, collective readings. There's also meditation as well. There's a playlist on yoga, which you may also want to look into as well and following along, particularly with that High Priestess card that came through. Love and light to you. God bless. Take care, and let me know how this resonates for you. Bye for now. Pile 2, welcome to a reading. So for those of you who, just spraying, for those of you who picked this lovely crystal, lapis lazuli, this is going to be the prediction for you for the month of July. So we're starting your card reading with the 8 of Cups and the Death and Rebirth cards. So there's something you're letting go of and you're moving on from. For a lot of you, you may be coming in from Pile 1, but I get the feeling that something that you have emotionally invested your time and energy and effort into is being transformed for something greater and something better. I do see that a lot of you are very comfortable with change. We have Scorpio energy here. Some of you also may have very strong Scorpio or Mars Pluto placements in your natal chart. That's the astrological chart that you are born into, which is a blueprint of many, many things. The relationship that you're going to be having with a partner, romantically speaking, the kind of career that you'll be having, the life path, what you offer to the world, to the universe. There's lots of messages in astrology based on your birth chart. If you'd like to go deeper into your astrological natal chart, I also conduct and read astrological natal chart readings. There's also lots of tarot readings and oracle readings up there on sale at the moment on my website, which can be booked directly on the website. But I do see a lot of you are very comfortable with change. We have number 8, which does talk about this infinite loop that is now being stopped or ending, something that has been going on for a while, something maybe where you've been giving your energy into or for too much is now going to be ending. With the number 13, does talk about endings, deaths and transformation. Also talks about a new life, a new lease of life, new energy that's going to be evoked on account of you letting go of something that wasn't necessarily a good emotional investment. I feel like a lot of you, Pal, too, gave more in a particular situation than was given to you, whatever that may be. But I feel like it's mainly of an emotional nature. This could be a friendship, this could be a romantic situation, this could also be in family, or even in a creative endeavor. For some of you, this could also be a literal death that you could be experiencing around you. I have to say that because this is the death card and I can't just eschew or avoid that particular message because it's very obvious. But usually the death card talks about a metaphysical transformation, an end of one way of living, one way of doing things, also an ego death, where you awaken yourself through the help of spirit into becoming the real true person of who you really are actually meant to be in this life. And really who you are is all light. Who you really are is truth. Who you really are is high vibrational. We just forget along the way. Especially in adulthood, we forget really our true mission, right? So I do see you going towards a light. You're going towards the sun. You're going towards the true light. I see a lot of you are also leaders. Some of you are also going to be moving into a position of leadership as well. Either I just said self-inflicted, self-initiated, or even spirit really pushing you into a career or a role where you're more front-facing, yeah? You understand, Pal, too. We have the 7 of Wands. Again, we have another card about masks or moving your perspective, viewpoint, your focus inwards or away from people. You know, we have these cards where you can't see the face, and this face here is to the side. So I actually feel like a lot of you are going to be blocking people or even asserting your boundaries with particular people. I feel like a lot of you are also going to be interested in taking some sacred space, taking some sacred time to self-reflect. Some of you, this could be a writing retreat, a reading retreat, a yoga retreat, an art retreat. I also conduct art therapy classes as well. You may be interested in doing that as well with me. But nonetheless, I feel like a lot of you would benefit from being away from a city or being away from a concrete jungle. I feel a lot of you are needing to be in nature. Maybe some of you are going to be camping more. Some of you are going to be in the forest, in the countryside, by the sea, by a lake, in the desert for some of you as well. There's also an activation happening in your crown chakra, which is just above your forehead, and also, well, your third eye and your crown chakra, which is above your head, and your sacral chakra. So there's something being aligned with your self-confidence, your creativity, your passion, as well as your sexual urges and desires and stimuli and sensuality that's being activated. Some of you are also going to be experiencing a Kundalini awakening. This could also be activated particularly by this guy. This could be a King of Wands energy, so someone who is very passionate and is also a natural leader here with the lion. So this could indicate someone who is going to be activating your kundalini with all of that fire. Lots of passionate energy, lots of sexuality, lots of sexual energy here. I do see that this is someone who also could be an initiator, someone who is a high priest. A hierophant is a high priest, a guru, or a shaman who could be activating your kundalini awakening for a lot of you. If you don't know what that is, please go and have a look into it. There is an ascension for a lot of you taking place. It's almost like Spirit doesn't really want me to tell you anymore because it's a very sacred endeavor. I also see that a lot of you are going to be taking a trip to Egypt or the desert, Morocco, North Africa in particular. That's going to be really shaping and shifting you. Some of you are also going to be taking a trip to Mexico as well, and you're going to be, I just heard Chichen Itza. You're going to be paying a visit to a pyramid that's going to elevate you. It's going to activate you very strongly, by the way. Pile 2. Once you're there, you'll understand. Once you're there in that portal, you get activated, and you'll just, you'll do that. You'll experience that. A lot of you, pile 2, may be experiencing something that could be quite difficult for you to deal with. Now, that could also be related to that death card. Now, the death card, again, is an ending, a transformation, can also talk about a death of a relationship, anxiety over a relationship, romantically speaking, or even a breakup in a relationship. So that's a heads up. Maybe you are already picking up on this. Maybe this talks about separation. Maybe this also talks about a transformation where you could be in separation from someone, and there could be a lot of anxiety and upset and pain of an emotional nature. But then this person ends up wanting to pursue you, King of Wands, and commit. Now, this is someone who believes in marriage and these sacred and holy traditions, no matter how they look. It could be in a church, it could be in a temple, it could be in the countryside, it can be in nature. However, it's not really a performance. However the vows are exchanged, it's sacred with you and Spirit and the universe. And the universe is, remember, we live in multiverses, really. So there could be a bit of drama happening, I have to say, because I need to give you a heads up. There could be a bit of drama taking place in a relationship for the month of July, but I do feel like things are going to be mending for you. Let's get some clarification about that pile 2, because I don't want to leave you hanging with that. Okay, so pile 2, what we have are the Knight of Cups, the Five of Wands. There's going to be an end of conflict, I feel, and I feel also more romance. So if you want more romance, sometimes you have to ask for it a little bit. You can do this clairvoyantly, you can do this spiritually and psychically, and you can also tell your partner that I want to be swept off my feet, I want to be serenaded, I want to be treated in this way. And you share this emotionally, you share this with an open heart, and maybe there's been, or there will be, a little bit of conflict with regard to someone's self-esteem that may be triggered because of you mentioning the fact that they're not as romantic as you want them to be. It's not necessarily that you're necessarily wanting to change them, but you're asking for more love and sensuality and maybe even romanticism, I would say, in your relationship for the month of July. I also see there's a letting go of competition and competitive energies wherever that comes up for you for the month of July. This could be in the workplace or even in friends and family. I do see there's something underhanded taking place for the month of July. There's something underhanded, some sort of deception. Let's get some clarification over that, please, Spirit. We have the Four of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. Some of you may actually find out that your lover is cheating on you for the month of July. I'm sorry to tell you this, but I am picking up on this. And these cards are telling you to think of yourself. These two cards actually came up in pile 1. These two cards say to think for yourself, think of you, number 1, and move on and move away from this situation and relationship. There's someone who could also be very trivial and either conflict avoidant or even causes a lot of conflict and is emotionally immature. You move on from this person, there's an ending of that relationship. 8 of Cups. And the Death card. Into a relationship that is of higher value, someone who is even also in a position of power, who really sees you and wants to commit to you. This is someone who you could also meet traveling or abroad, or this person could even be from the places I mentioned earlier, from Africa, North Africa, or even Central or South America, I'm picking up on. Either way, the month of July is going to be moving really quickly for you. You know, it's like you're experiencing a telenovela. It's like you're experiencing some sort of like TV show drama of your life. But then the second half, I feel, for the month of July is going to be really speeding up for you. You're going to be really happy. There's also some sort of success that is coming your way. Someone also really wants to come in and sweep you off your feet. Now, this could also be the same person I mentioned who's of a higher level, higher vibrational energy and understands metaphysics, understands spirituality, understands ascension, understands their true nature, as well as they allow themselves to be physically and emotionally expressive in a way that you have not been used to. There's also achievements as well and good luck all round here with the Chariot. The Chariot is also Cancer season, and we are currently in Cancer season, so happy birthday to my friends, water friends, Cancerians. There's also a card, this is also a card of balance as well. I also do see positivity in your financial balance as well. I do see, for some of you who have been patient and have been waiting for something for a long time to appear, I do see that you're going to be getting your flowers, you're going to be getting that recognition at work, and I do see that that thing is coming in quick and fast. And it's almost like you've been waiting for this thing for so long that it suddenly comes in and you can barely take a breath. One moment you're like this, in quiet, the next moment it's full steam ahead. So this is also a card that mentions travel, as well as a vehicle change. Some of you are also going to be attracting a person from your past or someone that you've known for a long time, maybe even from your childhood, who feels very familiar to you, that is heaven sent with this Archangel Gabriel, who's coming in to help you with this partnership. I do see this is also a message to not romanticize the love that you're letting go of, but to really be happy and excited about a love that's coming in for you, that's actually going to transform you, your life, your situation, and even your living space as well. This person is mature. This person feels like a true kindred spirit. This person is very established in their career, or at least they are very well known for what they do. And this person also has a very funny sense of humor, I feel, pile too. There's a cause for celebration here with the Four of Wands. I also do see a festival. Some of you are going to be camping, going on festivals, going on road trips for a lot of you, celebrating life in general. Maybe for the first time, or even first time in a very, very long time, where you've been able to, like, now you can let your hair loose. I also see for some of you, you could be changing your hairstyle. For those of you who like to change your hairstyle and get hair extensions, this is a great time for you to beautify your looks as well. Or even to dye your hair, maybe to its natural colour. I do see that. I don't see necessarily, massive extreme changes to your looks, but it's tweaks that make it look really, really natural. Pile 2. I also do see a commitment, or even someone who's going to propose to you, who you want to marry and they want to marry you. We have the Page of Pentacles. Some of you are also holding on to something. What is pile 2 holding on to? The moment in time for the month of July where you go inwards and you assert your boundaries and respect your boundaries and ask people to respect your boundaries is the moment you understand that you hold yourself in high regard and you have integrity for yourself. And that's the very essence, and in fact, that's actually the key that helps you to activate that confidence in the sacral chakra that we spoke about before. And other people also receive that message, you know, through your body language, but also energetically. And so they also want to respect you like that too. So that's where this person comes in. If you are already in a relationship, I do see there's going to be a change in your relationship where this person is also going to be leveling up and being less of an emotional prick, I'm hearing. You know, emotionally stunted or naive, and pissy about how they have conflict with you over silly things. This person is actually going to be leveling up to your favor and leveling up to your standard and your energy, and they end up becoming the King of Wands. Now, I think for a lot of you, pile 2, I'm picking up on a repressed Empress energy. So I feel a lot of you are Empresses, and these people now, if they used to treat you badly because they were intimidated by your royal magnetic aura and also the boundaries that you have as well, and your looks, your talents, your gifts, your passions, and your quick decision to sense the change in the wind and therefore you just move on very quickly. These people are no longer going to be treating you like that. They also wish that they would have treated you better. I also just saw 1717 on the timer, which talks about the star card, and that's 2 star energies, which means this could be a power couple dynamic coming into your life, or a transformation in your relationship where both of you are now stellar energies. You're now coming into really your true highest essence, which is the crown chakra I mentioned and the third eye, being aligned with your confidence and your self integrity, where both of you are now on equal levels. The Magician card is Gemini energy, and the 2 of Cups is a beautiful love match. So I do see that there could be a Scorpio here, Gemini in particular, someone who's very passionate. I also just heard my friends, the crows, confirming that there is someone who wants to manifest a true connection with you. They also see themselves with you in a team player, power couple dynamic partnership. Beautiful energy. They also see you as a very strong manifester. They themselves are also manifestors as well. The merging of both of you coming together is very alchemical. Now, remember I spoke about this person being very, you know, tapped in to spirit. This person really is a magician. You know, if you are a sorceress, and you work with the cards and you work with metaphysical things, you work with the occult, this person is your match. They understand these things before you even say anything. They see you, they feel you. They've actually been calling you in for a long time. Now, I don't know what's going on outside, but the crows are going crazy, which is telling me that a lot of you have guides who are also crows. There's another message here to dream big. Some of you have been dreaming or playing very small. Now, remember we had this energy of fast movement coming in. There's some news coming in that's going to be coming in very, very quick and fast. This is news that comes from abroad. I see for a lot of you this could be a contract, but you already see it coming. You can hear the crows going crazy. You can already feel it coming in. The Six of Pentacles talks about reciprocation as well. This card also came in the pile 1 reading for the month of July's prediction. Lots of messages here. I know it seems like a lot, but bear with me. Or even just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And I'm seeing here being peeking out is the Emperor. The Emperor is the match to your Empress. And again, we have this other card of someone from Central, South America, or even Africa, or even, in particular, North Africa as well, coming in. But this person has a very grounded nature about them. They're very tactile. They know what they want. They are a leader. They're very well regarded. And if this is your person, this person is very much so stepping up. They also want to work with you, and they want to see something grow. This could also be a pregnancy as well. Let's have a look at La Lotteria cards and see what else comes through for the month of July for pile 2, please. We have El Músico. So we have someone who could have a very funny sense of humour, but also could be a musician. This could also be you playing music. Now, this could also be you being serenaded by this person who is very romantic. Now we have number 32 here, which is a 5. 5 does talk about change. So, you know, allow whatever is happening or will happen for the month of July to change in your favour. Sometimes things seem like they're falling apart, but most of the times it's falling in your favour, or falling into the puzzle pieces that need to be fixed. El Pino, the pine, beautiful scent. The pine is such a beautiful scent. The pine is also a reminder for me. It reminds me of Italy. Italy smells like pine trees. So you could be visiting Italy, or Italy could be of resonance to you, or even a residence, or even this person could be Italian. Now, Italy is very close to Africa, so, you know, you do the math. We have number 49 here, could be your age or someone else's age. 9 and 4 is 10, 11, 12, and a 13, which is the death card. Transformation into something more stable. The trees, generally speaking, talk about longevity, prosperity, a family, the future, stability, and also this is something sweeter, because remember, the pine has such a lovely sweet scent to it. So not only is there something that's growing that's going to be very fruitful for you for the month of July, that's going to be stable, it also has a sweeter scent to it, a sweeter tone. If you've been dealing with lots of bitter people and bitter energies, then your life is going to become more sweet. We have El Pescado, talks about abundance. Also the fish is Pisces. And we have number 50. Someone wants to catch you. You're a prize fish. Okay. Number 50 is also change, number 5. And we have La Calavera, which is the death card. There is something that is inevitable that's going to be changing and ending. Allow this thing to happen. Yes, it may be scary, but I say to you, pile 2, that this is actually a welcome change. This is predicted change. You know it's coming, so let it happen. We have 42, could be your age. 4 and 2 is a 6, and 6 does talk about harmony. Maybe there will be an end of disharmony and a new beginning into harmony. El Soldado tells me again to remind you, pile 2, to assert your boundaries, the soldier. I feel a lot of you are warriors of light as well. We have number 34, could be your age, and 3 and 4 is a 7. That's a warrior of light, the energy of heaven. I'm actually going to leave it there for you, pile 2. Before I do, let's just round down these numbers. So we've got 5 and 5 is a 10. Endings, new beginnings. Again, allow things to leave your life, allow people to leave your life, so that you can make space for a bigger and brighter, more sweet future for yourself. That's a 10. We round that down to a 1. You think of you first, no one else but you. Things will work out, don't worry. And it's not selfish to be selfish. We have the 13 here with number 49 with El Pino. 3 and 1 is a 4. Talks about your stability, maybe even your home is also changing. Your place of residence is also going to be changing for the month of July. That's a 4, and a 1 is a 5. Talks about change again, welcome change. Number 7 is heaven, and we have number 6 here. So 7 and 6 is 13. We had that 1 from that 10, which is a 14, and then we had that 14 with the 13, which is a 4, which is 4 and 13 is 14. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And again, 17 is that starlight energy. It's that famous person energy. And again, the 7 and 1 rounds down to an 8, which is something is working out for you. It's coming back to you. This could be someone. This is also reciprocal nature, something that you've invested your time in, or some sort of karma is coming back to you in kind, in your positive light. So allow that to come in. There's also destiny really, really being played out here, I'm seeing. If you want to go deeper into your reading, you can book directly with me for a tarot reading or even a shamanic healing session. All of my readings and sessions are available. I also conduct these sessions, particularly the shamanic healing sessions, remotely with people all over the world. I've been doing this for a long time now. And I also have a sale on right now. If you'd like to continue listening to this July prediction, you may wish to listen to Pile 1 and or even Pile 3. And I really do appreciate you leaving a comment down below as well and seeing how it resonates for you. Allow other people also to know how it resonates. Subscribe to the channel as well. Before we leave, we have El Bandera, which talks about, again, travel. Talks about your residence also being going to be changing as well. Someone is flying the flag for you. And we have number 16, which rounds down to a 7. Again, Spirit is congratulating you as well. There's going to be more peace, I'm hearing. So part 2, my loves, that's what I have for you. If you'd like to tip me, I also do greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. And we're going to be moving on to part 3. Bye for now. God bless. Pile 3, welcome to your reading. So I'm just going to do a little spray. So for those of you who chose this beautiful citrine crystal, lovely yellow citrine crystal. Citrine is a wonderful crystal to attract abundance and financial stability, by the way, as well as protection. Beautiful crystal. So let's have a look at your prediction for the month of July. I've got the fan on right now, so you might hear that in the background. But nonetheless, let's have a look. Angels, ancestors, guides, please help me to deliver the messages for this beautiful Pile 3 with regards to their July prediction. What is being predicted for the month of July for my Pile 3s? Please give us a really clear message. Thank you, Spirit. The first message is allow yourself to dream. Allow yourself to imagine the unimaginable. Allow yourself to really dream of things that maybe are impossible. Pigs may fly. Yes, they might. Maybe this is about you imagining or creating an invention or something very unique that not many people can really tap into. There's actually, being imaginative is actually kind of a gift. It's also a great way to gift yourself the time to have the space to dream. How many of us can really put our hands up and say, yes, we have time and space to really dream and imagine? Not many people. Because we have all of these distractions. We've got the TikTok, we've got the YouTube, we've got the Instagram, we've got this, we've got that, we've got the news app. We have all of these things, all of this sound, all of these distractions, vocal, visual pollution as well, that really deters us and distracts us from tapping into ideas that Spirit wants to drop into our energy field that can really change our life. When we are distracted, it's like running around like a headless chicken. When we're focused and when we have time to dream and have space to collect our thoughts and to not think, it's like our brain and our head in general opens up like a beautiful vessel, a bit like this cup, and everything filters in. We need that clarity in that space so that we can receive much insight. The word inspiration comes from the Latin and also Italian, obviously, meaning breathe, breath, breathing in. Okay, so to be inspired, one gets to breathe. And that idea that comes in and drops into your headspace, consciousness. You then create that into some sort of beautiful design, beautiful project, a tool that many people need, don't necessarily know that they need it until it's designed, a painting, a book, and that person who picks up on that is then inspired themselves. There's something about you, Pile 3, that you are an inspiration to many people, but I feel like the month of July, it's about you being inspired yourself. And how you get inspired is by connecting with God, or connecting with Om, connecting with that higher self and the higher realms. You also receive your energy and your power by recharging your energy with spirit. So there's a message here for you to do that for the month of July. Pile 3. We have the Two of Wands and the Judgment card, telling me that there is an awakening and a second chance taking place here. There could be something that you're wanting to move forward into, and move forward and even travel. But it's like you're waiting for the call. And I feel like that call is coming for you for the month of July, Pile 3. The call is coming for you for the month of July, Pile 3. This is going to be a short message because I've only got 10% battery left. But I feel like that's actually also relevant. I feel like you could be spent energetically. And I feel the month of July is about you taking yourself on a trip, on a holiday, or even a mental break. This could also be a digital detox. The month of July, you're going to be receiving that call. This call could be from spirit. This could be an awakening. This could also be a physical phone call. Someone calls you, and this phone call is from abroad. What's this about? Letting go, Ten of Swords. Letting go of conflict, letting go of travails, hardship, letting go of betrayals, letting go of people who've stabbed you in the back. You know, sometimes we allow people to stab us in the back. I have to say that. If we keep doing the same thing over and over again, it means that there's some sort of acceptance, that we accept and expect people to treat us in that way. You take a moment to take a breath, and then you realize you no longer will allow that in your life. So there's an ending happening here. We have choices, and we have also lots of distractions here with the Seven of Cups. The Hanged Man again tells me that there is a great shift and a great call for you, Pile 3, to see something in a different perspective, to hang back, to not be too thirsty. If you get that call, don't necessarily answer immediately. Allow yourself some time, allow yourself a reprieve. That's kind of the message that came in a little bit in Pile 1, but I feel like for you, Pile 3, it's less of pick me, more I know my value. This is a major message that's coming in for a lot of the Astro Medicine Collective for July. I know my value, I know my worth, and I know I need to take some time on something. There's something I need to just do, and that is maybe even genuinely, physically, putting yourself upside down. You know, when I do that in yoga, it's such a great relief. If you can, please try not to practice it when you're in your menses, your menstrual cycle. But I would say doing that really helps the blood go down and actually helps relax your muscles and really clears out the lymphatic system, by the way. But there's a message here to take a step back on something. Don't answer immediately. It's one of those things where get yourself a second opinion. You know, maybe you have to be your own doctor. Give yourself a second opinion. Don't go for the first choice. Always go for the second one. With regard to legalities, with regard to things of, you know, when it happens to big changes, and we're conflicted, and there's lots of decision making that needs to take place, and we don't know what to do, and we're confused. Sometimes taking a step back and getting a second opinion, getting some advice is a good idea. Page of Wands tells me that you're going to get that clarity very, very quickly once you take a step back. I also see that maybe a lot of you are needing to do a digital detox. When you do that, you actually get more energy. You have more energy. You have more energy to give. You have more energy to share. And it makes you happier. It makes you feel more alive. Now remember, I did say that a lot of you recharge your energy with spirit and in quiet solitude. Many people get their energy from other people. You get your energy in silence. I'm speaking to my human design people who are projectors. I'm a projector myself. And we carry a lot of light, we carry a lot of energy, and we hold space for many people. And how we recharge our energy, as I said, is in silence and in quiet solitude. Let's have a look at these cards. We've got the Three of Wands. There's a waiting game. There's something here that you're wanting to do, move forward on something, but you need to, Spirit is kind of putting you on a timeout for the month of July. There's something here that needs a little bit finessing, and it's not necessarily something physical. It's something that you're needing to realign yourself and integrate your corporeal, your energetic, your liminal, your astral selves before you move forward on something. So it's kind of like a little bit of an upgrade or an update in your system. I love that message from Spirit. We have the Knight of Cups. We've got the Three of Pentacles. We have another three. We've got 33. A lot of you are teachers. A lot of you are students of life. So you're allowing the archangels and guides who are masters to help upgrade you. So allow that to happen. Just be in silence, spread your legs open and your body and your arms, be in Shavasana and just receive all the light codes that you need from Spirit. I just saw 1001. 1001 is a judgment card, but also it's a mirrored energy. There's something about the life that you're living here is being mirrored in the astral realm. So allow that to happen. Allow yourself that quiet, that meditative space and experience so that you can just do this. Allow Spirit to upgrade you, tweak you. We have the number 3 here, again, talking about collaboration. Some of you have people who are going to be working with you. You have a lovely team dynamic, and also friends as well, acquaintances in the astral realm too, wanting to work and collaborate with you. There's something very spiritual about what you're going to be conducting and creating for the month of July as well. I did see this in the July predictions in terms of the tones of the month, which can be found in my newsletter. If you go to 24/7, which is in Roman numerals, on my website, there is the tones of the month of June and the month of July. There is something about that where there is a spiritual business and more spirituality being incorporated in your business, more holisticism. Have a read of that, please. Because we have 333. Lots of you are going to be seeing these signs. A lot of people want to work with you, collaborate with you, be on your page, be on your team for the month of July. But first of all, it starts with you being in silence, and then everything else will follow. We have the 5 of Pentacles. Month of July can talk about some sort of upset, sadness, moment of quiet, feeling a sense of lack. But you'll feel more abundant once you're in silence and with Spirit. That feeling of frustration and feeling of lack comes from the fact that you could just be mentally, emotionally, physically exhausted. So the month of July tells me to tell you to, again, have your moment of reprieve, of silence, quiet meditation. Allow Spirit to help you. Once your energy is up and running, then things will be falling in for you. Things will be coming to you. People want to work with you. People want to gift you things. People want to pay you back. Money comes in. But when we're all like running around like a headless chicken, we block our manifestations coming in. So be in silence. Allow those things to come in. I just saw 1212 as well. I'm talking to my Pisceans here. I've got Pisces here very strongly. You may have this in your astrological chart. I also do astral readings as well. This sense of lack and this sense of I'm not good enough, you have to let that go for the month of July. Because I do see that actually this is all because you're tired. Honestly, the month of July is just about you resting. Rest and allow things to grow in its natural time. In its natural time. You can't force a plant to grow, just allow it to grow naturally. End conflict. There's also an end of competition as well. Do not allow yourself to also compete with other people, to compare yourself to other people. You're not other people. You're an angel, pile 3. You're put here on this earth in order to share that light to the world, to bring harmony, to bring truth, to bring peace to the world. to bring magic, to bring something that's very different. You're very, very angelic. I wouldn't be surprised if you are earth angels as well. You are also going to be, for the month of July, remembering that you are not only an earth angel, but you're also a hermit. Hermits are very sage people. They're very knowledgeable. They know about things with regard to astrology. They know how the planets work. They know how to connect with sentient beings from other planets. So it's really important for the month of July that you, again, take time to meditate, to be in peace, maybe even go on a retreat, go to a mountain, be in silence, detox, digital detox as well, food detox. And then we have this beautiful new beginning happening for you the month of July as well, on account of doing all of this hard work. You're starting something new and you're going to have a new lease of life. But in order to have that new lease of life, could also be involving taking a massive leap forward towards something, or even someone who could be a King of Swords, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra energy. This is someone who could be hiding an intention. It's not a negative intention. I do see there is a true love match here. But in order for you to start this new beginning, this new chapter, it's really important for you to make space to be. Just be. And receive information, meditate. And once that happens, you'll be able to then move forward with your life and take a grand leap into your beautiful future. But it starts with you imagining that pigs may and do fly. Aries energy here as well. Some of you could also be suffering from boredom at this time, but you get more information and inspiration in silence. So there's no need to be bored, because you can always be inspired. Pile 3, last message for you from the La Loteria cards. We have La Bandera, which talks about angels flying the flag for you. This also talks about a residency change. We have number 16, okay? An ending of toxic behaviors or even bad talking to yourself, We have number 7 as well, which is all about heaven, connecting to spirit. We have La Calavera and we have El Apache. A lot of you are earth angels, also indigenous people. So you're going to be conducting ritual for the month of July. You could also be connecting with your dead ancestors. I actually feel like for a lot of you, this is a really great time to connect to them. Also go to a cemetery, kind of doing like Dia de los Muertos, or, All Saints Day or night in the month of July. So doing some sort of ritual to honor the dead and your ancestors. Death is also an illusion, remember that. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of death, because really it's about remembering how important your life is. So for the month of July, we have number 42, could be your age, which is a 6. We also have Scorpio energy here and Mars, Aries. 6, harmony, balance. We also have 38, could be your age. 8, 9, 10, 11 is a new portal and opening. Your ancestors, particularly for those of you who have indigenous blood around the world, no matter where it may be, they want to connect with you. There's also something here I'm picking up on. Some of you could be getting a tattoo with regard to your tribe or your ancestors. So that's what I have for you for the month of July, Pile 3. I really hope you've enjoyed this reading. Please do press the like button. Listen to Pile 1, Pile 2, or any other playlist here on Abstract Medicine's YouTube channel. You may also wish to book a reading, as you know. I have a sale currently on. I do shamanic healing sessions, tarot reading, and so much more. I also conduct art therapy classes, as well as astrological natal chart readings. If you want some advice about your tattoo, I'd be glad to help you. Thank you so much. God bless and take care. Bye for now. God, Goddess bless you.